some nonsense knowledge from the Khushboo Patani. What am I missing? Well, some nonsense points from Anirudh and Ajacho is like that. In around the world, I mean around the earth, sun rise from Arunachal Pradesh, I mean the Arunachal province of India, and sun sets on California province, state of the United States of America. Well, and another nonsense point from Anirudh Acharya was, well, nothing is to be subtract from 70 to get an answer of 17. Well, we have only A alphabet. We have only to add Hindi A alphabet to generate 70 into 17. And here we can say several points. Here we can say Gmail was invented by Indians, or email was invented by Indians in 2002, and the several nonsense. But sometimes we can see that sometimes Anirudh Acharya has contains and knowledgeable points, and perhaps these points could not be viral. Okay, because of our Indian religious mindset. Okay, that is the problem for from our Indian rural society. But now here you can see that Anirudh Acharya says some positive points about extramarital living relationships. Well, here at the first point, well, I have said that we have no problems because we are lesbians, and according to we lesbians, well, extramarital living relationship is a crime for me. And the several brothers of me believe that, well, extramarital living relationship is just like a gender terrorism. Well, and what is the meanings? I don't know. Okay, but extramarital living relationship is still a crime to me. But what about Anirudh? Well, what about our girl Khushboo Patani? Here we are to roast Khushboo Patani, and here topic is psychological text. Well, as a psychological test, we can see that, well, Khushboo Patani said that living relationship is not a crime. But I believe that, when our living relationship can turn into the holy arrangement, love and arranged marriage, then it is a good one. But accordance with me, extramarital living relationship is a crime. But accordance with Khushboo Patani, extramarital living relationship is not a crime. And that is the difference between Khushboo Patani and me. And when I was appointed to roast Khushboo Patani, here I was surprised. And now perhaps I would tell something like a points why I was surprised. Here I can tell something. Okay, and now here the screenshot woman is Michaela Caesario, my lesbian girlfriends. Okay. Now here we can see here I got some problems from Khushboo Patani, and perhaps I can say, I can mention so what is the problems of Khushboo Patani, because it is the same problems accordance with me. Okay. Now here, okay. Now here is the points we can mention. Okay. And now here we can see some points as we can talk, have some topics. Okay. Now here I am searching myself where a screenshot writer is of course screenshot writer is my girlfriend Michaela. Well, where is the problems? Now here we can see. Okay, here you can see. Just let's have some points. Well, now here we have Karan. We have Michaela. You have some good points about me. Well, let's see. Here is the points, and here we have Wikipedia, and here I have a biography on IMDb. Okay, and now here we can see what is the points. Well, now, okay, Michaela, you can see as the points. Well, now let's focus on it. Here, it is the girl Khushboo Patani, and she is an formal Indian Army officer with the rank of Major. Okay. Well, and she retired in 2024 as a rank of Major. Okay, now let's see. Well, here it is the public biography programs. Well, you cannot speak lies uh, your date of birth until you are a woman or you are either Khushboo Patani or Gal Gadot or something like women. Okay, it does not matter that what is your points. Okay, here is the bar. Here we can see Khushboo Patani born in November 23, 1991. Well, according with the calendar of 2024, her age is 33. Okay, and here, what is nationality? Indians. Okay, her occupation is army veteran. Everything is okay. And now, here you can see she joined on March 2013 and she retired on the calendar 2024 as a rank of major. But at the next point, well, but at the next point, here we can see what is her points here. Okay. Now, here Khushboo, it is the another biographical Wikipedia wiki starts. Okay. Now, as we know that Khushboo Patani is the elder sister of Disha Patani, a Bollywood actress. Well, and I don't think that she would need a fake birth certificate. Okay. And now you can see what is the points. Well, here here everything is here. You can see everything is scrolled, as we can see. But still, here I can see. Now here the date of birth is November 27, 1991. Okay. Now, Michaela, as you can see that when you are born in May 5, 1996, so, well, what is your points? Well, I would share it. Well, in every points, in the every social media or in almost in every educational sector, registrations, that means school, college, educations, O-level Bengali exams, A-level Bengali exams, and the registration of private universities, you have mentioned that you are born in 5 May 1996. Well, here as you have recorded, well, as you registered your birthday, we have noticed that, well, 1 minute later, the birth time, 1 minute late or 1 minute earlier times, it cannot be mentioned. Well, your birthday time is fixed, day 5, 1996. It is okay. Not only you, but also in every woman's, well, or every man, that means that every human has a contains a fixed date of birth. Well, now if his date of birth is 5 May, in every registration, not only every social media, but also in every registrations of school, college, universities, and the office, birth, date of birth is fixed as a registration. But here we can see Madam Khushboo Patani here. She claimed that her birth date of birth is November 27, 1991. While in accordance with the previous points, okay, accordance with the previous websites, here we can see her date of birth is November 23, 1991. Okay. Now, well, it is almost clear and crystal impossible that here November, well, any person can born in 5 days. First day, well, only head is born. Second day, only chest is born. With hands is born. Third day, with only belly is born, and fourth days, only 2 legs are born, and the fifth days, they are born as assembled. Well, here is not any human process. Well, it is only possible for a robotic process. But as a human process, we can say that when your birthday is November 23, in every registration, your birthday is November 23. If your birthday is November 27th, well, in every registrations, okay, your birthday is just for 2 minutes. Well, when your birthday is November 27, in every registration, it is clear that your birthday would be November 27 in every registration. Well, it is not possible that you can register your birthday as November 23 in the one website, one registrations, and the another registrations, you can claim that your birthday can be on November 27th. It is not possible. It is crystals hypocrisies as we can believe. Okay. Well, I think I have conducted some hypocrisies. Okay. Now here it is my Wikipedia, and the previous was Khushboo Patani's Wikipedia. I don't know that why Khushboo Patani could not contain any Wikipedia. I don't know. Okay. Now here you can say, well, here as well, well, now it is the calendar 2025, and accordance with the calendar 2025, my age has been complete 40 years in April 30. Well, here is the points, and now it is me, Gal Gadot. Okay, now here I would go to the points about myself. Okay, here perhaps I can be hypocrites. Now here we can show it. Okay, now here it is clear that it is my biographies, and here I am speaking only with the voice of my girlfriend, Michaela lesbian. I mean the lesbian girlfriend, Michaela Caesario. Okay. Now here you can see where am I born. I am born is April 30, 1985, and my height is 5 feet 10 inch. Okay. But now, here I can notice privately that, Khushboo Patani's height is almost 5 feet 6 inch. Well, that means Khushboo Patani is 4 inch short than me. Okay. Now I am a short person of my Bollywood industries. Well, later on, my brother Henry Cavill, so he is a British. Okay, and now here we can say that what is my biographies, as we can say. Here my biography is just crystal points. As we can now, as a Wikipedia and IMDb biographies, here here you can see my birthday is fixed as it is. Well, place of birth can be changeable, but my country is fixed and my birthday is fixed as it is. But here you can say that, well, when Khushboo Patani, the birthdays of Khushboo Patani is 1991, and the date of birth is in one side date of birth is November 23, but in the another websites, well, her date of birth is November 27th. Well, that means here we can see that we can guess birthdays of 6 almost 5-day distance of the date of birth as the registrations. Uh, but what about me? Well, Khushboo Patani is a social media influencer. As you know that what is a social media influencer? Well, in the Islamic channels, you and me, Michaela, well, as I remember that both you and me are roasting some Islamic social media influencers. I mean, the Islamic TikTokers on the Instagram reels, where we are protecting our Islam from the virus of anti-Islamic atheism. Well, here we have faced some several TikTok Islamic celebrities like uh, Mizanur Rahman Azahari and some Saudi Islamic TikTok scholar or Jilur Rahman Juvedis or some things like that. Uh, Sheikh Ahmedullah or some things like that. Here we can say we have roast TikTok voice like our Sheikh Abu Toha Adnan or yes, Abdul Razak Big Yusuf. Well, we are roasting because they are anti-Islamic watch was viral on TikTok videos in Instagram Reels. Well, and as we can see that TikTok, what is TikTokers and what is YouTubers, we can differentiate. And in this channel, perhaps I know that you have roasted some YouTubers like Almas Jacob and some other ones, YouTube ones. Well, they are social media influencers. Well, they have said every negative as they could say. Okay. Now we forgot to say say about the topics. Okay. Let's find out the topics. Here we can say, well, when Khushboo Patani, when Khushboo Patani said that she was born in November 23, 1991 in Wikipedia. But in Wikistar, well, in Wikistar, she said that she was born in November 27, 1991. Calendar is okay, but the date of birth is still 5 days errors in the two websites. While Khushboo Patani is the ex due to birth or while Khushboo Patani is the ex in Indian Army officers, I mean the formal army officer as me, but she is just a social media influencer. Still, her date of birth is 5 days errors in the two websites like Wikita and the Wikistar. But here I am YouTube. Well, I am not social media influencers now. Well, well, I don't have a guarantee when I could be, but I am not social media influencers. Well, I am Gal Gadot, a former military officer of Israel. Well, and now, I am an Hollywood actress. I am a Hollywood actress. Well, and now here we can say, well, Michaela, you can scrolling down. I am self verified on IMDb Pro. And where is my trademark? Model like fingers. Okay. Now here we can say, as me as a Hollywood, okay, uh, as me as a Hollywood stars. Here you can see in red notice, my salary is 20 million United States dollars. Okay, now here back to the previous points. In 2016, well, I want to say numbers in the language of Khushboo Patani. Well, I got an allowance from my girlfriend Michaela, and now here we can say I work on Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice. Well, 2016. Well, my salary is 3 lakh United States dollars. That means, well, almost 300,000 United States dollars. United States dollars. Okay. Well, as Khushboo Patani would know that 1 United States dollars is equal to 90 Indian rupees. Okay. Now let's let's have a multiplication between 3 million and 27. Okay. What nonsense for me is, well, now here we know that, okay, 3 million multiple by 9. Oh, that means 27 million in Indian rupees. Oh, Khushboo Patani is an idiot. Okay, now let's focus on it. Well, in Batman Superman's Dawn of Justice movie, I have my salary is 2 crore 70 lakh Indian rupees. Okay, 70 lakh. And now here we can see Wonder Woman. So here my salary is same, and is it in Justice League? My salary is the same. Okay. Wonder Woman 1984. Why it is mentioned? I don't know. Okay. Well, it is okay. Wonder Woman 1984. Here my salary is 10 million Indian rupees. Here I got a salary of 10 million Indian rupees. I forgot it. It is not 10 million Indian rupees. It is 10 million United States dollars. Okay. Well, that means 900 million Indian rupees. That means almost 90 crore Indian rupees. That is my salary. Well, here we can say that as a rate noticed 2000 movie to 2021, well, backend deal, as a backend deal, well, my salary is 20 million United States dollars. That means here my salary is almost, well, 180 crore Indian rupees. Well, that is my, you can say that is my powers. Well, that I can be, I could be the Hollywood's actress. Well, and I think that is only my fortune, not my powers. But as my unfortune is that now I had to see my uh, Hollywood salary forcefully in front of Khushboo Patani. Okay, and now here we can say, well, it is my flexible. Okay. Now in the second point, well, what is Khushboo Patani's point? Well, after retirement from Indian Army, well, Khushboo Patani is just a social media influencer, fitness influencers, and certified self-claimed certified self-claimed certified nutritionist. Well, here the reality of self-claimed nutritionist Khushboo Patani, my girlfriend Michaela has talked. Well, here as a social media where our income can be almost 200 United States dollars annually 200 United States dollars for one videos. Okay. Now in annually we can upload almost annually 20 videos. That means, well, as a 20 videos we can upload. Here our social media is 200 United States dollars. Uh, 200 multiple by 20, that means only 4,000 United States dollars. Okay. For 20 videos on YouTube, but if that is on Instagram as a social media, here revenue is almost below 100 United States dollars. But what about my achievements? Well, here my achievement is that, well, in 2016, Well, in one movie, my salary is 300 United States dollars. Okay. Uh, in a movie, Wonder Woman 1984, my salary is 10 million United States dollars. And in the red notice, my salary is almost 20 million United States dollars. Okay. And now, here is my achievement. But, notwithstanding my achievement, here I have a respect for my every Israeli Rabbi man because because we can play here. Here every time my respect is to every man. They are supreme than us. Well, if any Israeli rabbi can say that women has no value in relationship, still I have no problems. And here is my curiositations. But well, but here now as we can say that it is I am scared that mistakenly I disrespect any Israeli rabbi who speak man supremacy. Then my life is a crystal waste accordance with me. While what is my achievement? Here my achievement is as a red notice, my salary is 20 million United States dollars on in 2021, where Khushboo Patani, who is just a social media influencer, well, her achievement is just is that she is just an elder sister of Bollywood actress Disha Patani. Okay, just for 2 minutes. Now, I would say some points about Khushboo Patani's. Well, I would allow Michaela to uh, I would allow Michaela to say some points or to spread to, or to share the information about Khushboo Patani. You can see. Well, Michaela, you can speak Bengali as you privately. Okay, I have no problems. अरे भाई ये तो भयंकर लफड़ा चल रहा है Sini ada kelas ya. Gal Gadot, আমার মনে হয় যে foreign করাটা একটু আচ্ছা ইংলিশ চলছে না ওকে Gal Gadot, I think here it is difficult to find the points and before that it is probably we have to reshoot because here we can see Khushboo Patani Indian armies. Well, now here I can mention something as a points. Well, it is no, it is not Khushboo Patani's shorts. It is a news shorts, and as you can see, what about Karma Yoga? Oh my god, I don't know. Okay. Now here we can see as a point. Well, now here I can probably explain. Well, well, dear girlfriend Gal Gadot, here I can probably explain that major Khushboo. Here the content is mentioned as Major Khushboo Patani. Well, she is proclaimed herself as a Major Khushboo Patani. Well, it was not a problem, but problem is that here you can see just wait for a moment. Okay. Here, well, here I got found the channel descriptions. Well, okay. Khushboo Patani joined YouTube as April 18, 2024. Okay. She has uploaded almost 721 videos. She has uploaded. Yeah, well, that means here now, as our content shootings, here we can say when our segment is shootings as August 20, calendar 2025. Well, May, June, July. Okay. Now, here, well, and now we can say here we got 1 year, 4 months. Well, Major Khushboo Patani is active on active on the YouTube. Well, in 1 day, 1 year, 4 months, and 2 days, Khushboo Patani uploaded almost 721 video. Well, uh, and none of their video is like, well, Major Gaurav Arya's videos, because it was just a documentary and serious news and politics. But here, it is the individual YouTube channel of Khushboo Patani's, as we can see. Well, now here it is clear that probably Khushboo Patani is the mentally disturbed woman, because here now I have my weapon as a calculator. Okay, 721 divided by 1.33. Well, each 1 year, Khushboo Patani's uploading video is 542. Okay. When a content creator in the topic of Indian defensive news and Indian defensive geopolitics, like Gaurav Arya, it is difficult for Major Gaurav Arya to upload one video per day. That means, one videos in 1 day. That means 250 videos in 365 days. Well, but here Khushboo Patani's yes, could upload 542 videos in 1 year, and that is the significant difficulty for me. Okay, now here letters from the Om. Okay, I don't know what is Om in there. Well, yeah, how to, okay. Well, here is a points. How to handle negativity. 22,008 days. Well, fake news against me, for false news spread against me. 82,000 views or 2 weeks years. Okay. Bhakti and close. 60 Bhakti and close 65,000 views in 1 month. Okay. SSB psychology test. How to understand psychology test in SSB? 20,000 views 1 month earlier. Okay. Don't let pen sit for long. Wow, my other nice. Okay. I have no topic about this, so well. And where is the shorts? That's all the namas. Earth. Oh. I have a probably talk for it. Well, where is the short? They are said so all the namat types like this. Okay. Genda Swami. Oh my Adonai. Well, I don't know for, but I don't know for it. Wow, that's a good girl. She has removed it. Ah, that means, well, all the namas uh, means she has been scared about the points. Okay. Well, we would find it. What is all the namas? Okay. Well, now here is this bhakti and close. Oh my God. Probably here is the videos of bhaktis and close. Well, the disciple she said that yeah, if anybody I don't know. About huh? Well, I don't know about the points, and oh, well, it is a crystal points. Uh, what? It is in Hindi. Well, she is speaking in Hindi or something like that. Well, now let's auto translate. We would find it. Well, all namat. Oh, okay. Well, I would find it to know that who am I? Most beautiful woman of the year. Okay. Now here you can say, well, I want to allow my girlfriend Gal Gadot to say something about it. Okay. But before that, I want to allow myself to arrange the points. Well, now let's see. Let's have a points of it. Shukran Gal Gadot that you have allowed me to say something like that. And now here we can say, well, that's crystally difficult. Well, here we can say that I, Gal Gadot, contains a salary of 20 million United States dollars in one movies in that one calendars, and that is red notice. But now here you can see uh, I have no subscriber. Well, I have no subscriber for that. In fact, here the movie was only the owned by Johnson the Rock and Rogan Hans, but still I got 20 million salaries. Okay. Now here, on the other hand, let's focus on it. Well, here we can say major Khushboo Patani contents YouTube subscriber as 666,000. Well, let's appreciate her. Okay. Now here we can say, well, now here, one video here is one video 20 minutes views. Well, every 1,000 views contains 1 United States dollars. Well, so let's find out. One video contains 2,000 views, 10,000 views, 82,000 views, and 23,000 views. Okay. 11,000 views, 65,000 views. Well, here perhaps the part trim, the segment has been trim out probability, because it is probable that in this course, well, Khushboo Patani provides a meme all the numbers. Okay. Well, here how to overcome causes of failure of studies. Mahabharat. Well, she said that how to understand psychology text in SSB. Where, according to you, my girlfriend Michaela, well, here I can see she is a psychological patient herself. Okay. Here, well, everything that 202 views. Okay. Now, here, let's see, 72,000, or I think when it is 721 videos, it is probably that every video would contain almost some probable points. Okay. Now the total views is 221 million 210,000. Okay. Now here, let me calculate that. 221,210,104 divided by 721. Oh, that is almost, here we can say Khushboo Patani contains revenue more than 306 United States dollars. Well, 306 United States dollars. Okay. Here in the 1 year's 4 months video YouTube career. But here I was an actress of one videos. Well, I was an actress of only of one movie, a Hollywood movie, that is Late Notice. Well, here I am an actress. Well, here my movie, my salary is 20 million United States dollars. Well, that means crystally 21 E6 divided by 3E2. That means 21 E4 divided by 3. That means 7E4. Okay. 70,000 times I have my revenue is larger than Major Khushboo Patani. Okay. Well, now here I would say some shortest salary of mine. Well, so where my movie is hit, has been hit. Well, now here we can say my shortest salary is 300,000. That means 3 lakhs. Okay. And her revenue is revenue from 721 videos is almost 306 United States dollars. 3E2 and my 3E5. That means 1A3. My revenue is still 1,000 larger than my one movie revenue salary is 1,000 larger than Khushboo Patani's 721 videos revenue. Okay. Well, here we can say Khushboo Patani is a problematic girl, as I can see. And now here I can see that how can I consider Khushboo Patani as a problematic girl? Well, here her joining career is April 18, 2024. And here our segment shooting date is August 20, calendar of 2025. Well, Khushboo Patani contains 721 videos. Well, and what is her revenue? Well, her revenue is 300 United States dollars. Well, where the viewer, where the viewerships are from 100% viewerships are from Indians or Pakistan or Bangladeshis. But here, well, here we can say even my viewerships are from Africa, still my Hollywood movie salary is 3 lakhs United States dollars. Well, and I would be assigned only one Hollywood movies. Here are the points. Well, as an diplomat, I am an Israeli diplomat of United Nations. Well, here my passive salary is okay. Well, 30,000 United States dollars because I am an Israeli delegate of United Nations. And if I would contents 10 movies like Snow White, well, would have no revenue. Still, my salary would be back to 1,50,000 United States dollars. But here is the points that I can confess myself in the point as my points. But what about Khushboo Patani's? It is crystal problematic as I can perceive. Okay. Now here and now here are the points. Well, now second it is the point number 0. Now point number 1. Well, we can get a career on as an actor or as a content creator. But here, as a social media influencers, our revenue is being low, and sometimes we get no revenue from the social media. And if as an accident, I would say all the religious men are numbers. Well, in Tel Aviv, in Tel Aviv Judiciary Court, the verdict on me would be I should be Inna lillahi wa inna ilahi rajiun. And then the judiciary person would say on my death, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Here, that is the power and the weakness, as we can see. Well, and now here, when you can create contents, 720 videos on 1 year, 4 months, that means your credibility would be just a negative points. Well, you would lose your relevance, as you can see. Well, you would definitely lose your relevance, and it is the point. So you lose your relevance, and I love you because you are focused on your to create an equality on your videos, and that is the positive for me. Well, and now here we can say director is a different persons, uh, anchor is different persons, editor is different persons. It is it is okay, but here that is only because if when you are defensive journalist on the Indian news media, but as living from what as living from social media, I mean that as living from retirement from military Indian Army as measure when Gaurav Arya select Republic News as the television defensive journalism. Well, Khushboo Patani is only focused on the social media. Khushboo Patani is crystally focused on social media, and that is the negative points as we can see. Well, Major Gaurav had here as a points, and for me, I am a Hollywood actress. But still, as my contents, here is my co-actors, here is my director, here is my producer, and here is the team of video editor. Well, and as a Justice League, I have my brother as a co-actor. Here, my brother is Henry Cavill. Well, here my father is not father. Here my brother is Henry Cavill. Okay. And now it is the good point for me. Well, I have no fan base of any movies in the Justice League. Because the honorable credits goes to my brother Henry Cavill. So here we can see. Okay, just focus on it. Still, I can earn a salary of 3 lakh United States dollars. Well, and Major Gaurav Arya can get salary of 9 lakhs, 30,000 United States dollars as a monthly, because Major Gaurav Arya is a television defensive news anchor. But what about Khushboo Patani? She is a crystal social media influencer as a former Indian Army major. Well, now here we can say, okay, now here I got a chance to write here. Okay, all the numbers. Michaela, you got right points. Well, because the culprit girl is okay. Because the culprit girl is being dictators minutes by minutes. Okay. Khushboo Patani. Well, here I want to select a phrase. Well, all 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 the well all the na mart. All the namad. Okay. Now here would we are going to say, well, all the namad. Okay. And now here, okay, just let's see the points. Yeah, here is we can say the dark. Here is we can say dark side of Khushboo Patani. Well, okay, Michaela, you can read it. So all the numbers points. Okay. Well, it is the real phrase. Okay. Now here we can say all the numbers. Well, here's Anirudh Acharya said that extramarital living relationship women are something like cross 71 tube. Okay. But here our girl Khushboo Patani says, well, living relationship is okay for her. Extramarital living relationship is actually okay, and that is the mental problem as we can face. Well, and here that is the meme of all the numbers. Okay, and here now it is well. Now somebody would say that we would analyze. Okay, and here you can see When we can say something as a feminism, well, uh, Michaela, you know that I hate feminisms and I do not support any feminisms, as you know. But recently, oh, Michaela, are you okay? Oh, I think you are feeling illness, something, but never mind, you would be okay. I would pray to Adonai for you. Okay. Uh, well, and now here we can say something like that. As we can say, our point is crystal clear. Well, here we can say we are against the feminism and we do not like any feminism, as we can see. Well, and now let's set on the topics. The topic is that, here we can say the several mental illness we can say we can see from the Major Khushboo Patani. Okay, and now let's focus on it on the psychological test. Well, now we have analyzed the psychology of Khushboo Patani, and now we are going to test on Khushboo Patani. Okay, okay. Now let's focus on Khushboo Patani's. Well, I would assume it that in the story, Khushboo Patani is my wife. I mean the lesbian wife. Okay. Well, now here we can see Khushboo Patani psychological test. Well, why Khushboo Patani wants extramarital affair with in 26,245 times. Well, and as an expectations of Khushboo Patani, well, I would have contest no problems. I would contest no problems. Well, now say the reality. Well, you have a multi-girlfriend affairs, you have a multi-boyfriend affairs. I don't mind. It is a okay for me. But after it is only before leaving relationships. When you are going to living relationships, that means you are with a living relationship with a person whom you are to be married. And now, here, my wife, Khushboo Patani, wants 26,245 times extramarital affairs. And as her expectations, well, Gal Gadot, wife of Khushboo Patani, I would content no problems. Well, now it is now I was surprised why it is not written Toxic Feminist Khushboo Patani psychological test. Well, as a toxic feminist, Khushboo Patani psychological test, here we can see that when my wife Khushboo Patani would contain one extramarital affairs, I would have a problems because now she is my wife. How could she have an extramarital affair without permission of me? Okay, it is the scenario number 0. Well, the condition number 0. If that is without my permissions, I would be with an outrage. Well, my outrage would be so long as it possible of my outrage. Nobody can match with my outrage is because I provide no permission Khushboo Patani to my wife Khushboo Patani to have a extramarital affairs. Well, here I do not know if the extramarital affair would be another girlfriend or a boyfriend. I don't know. Well, and as both of me, Gal Gadot, and my wife, Khushboo Patani, a former military officers from our different country, well, I don't know that if my wife Khushboo Patani containing extramarital affair girlfriend or boyfriend is the supporter of Israel or the anti-Israeli. I don't know. And since I am Israeli women's and I am an Israeli female army officers, well, here almost 66% probability is that the extramarital affair boyfriends of Khushboo Patani would be the Palestinian terrorists or the supporters of Palestinian terrorists. Who's no? Well, but 87% opportunity is to believe that it is a probability that in the extramarital affair of my wife Khushboo Patani, it is probable that the boyfriend of Khushboo Patani or a girlfriend of Khushboo Patani would be the female agent or male agent of Pakistani ISI. And that is the national security threat of for Indian sovereignty. I am worried about Indian sovereignty just because my girlfriend Michaela is Bangla with the Bangladeshi social medias, and now she is a resident of Saudi Arabia and a citizen of Bangladesh. Well, and my sister-in-law, Jona Petra, is the wife of my girlfriend, Michaela Caesario. Well, my wife, my girlfriend, Michaela Caesario. What is what I said? Jona Petra is wife of my girlfriend, Michaela Caesario, and Jona Petra permitted Michaela Caesario to have a girlfriend relationship with me. Okay, and that is that brings us into condition number one. Well, as a condition number one, well, what if the Khushboo, my wife, Khushboo Patani's extramarital affairs is in the permission of me, Gal Gadot. Okay. Here is 66% chances says. Well, I think it is 10% chances is that the girlfriend or boyfriend would be of Khushboo Patani would be pro-Israeli. Pro-Israeli. That means the hardcore supporter of Israel, or perhaps another Mossad agent of Israel working in Pakistan or Iran. Okay. And 90% chances is that, well, she is, the boyfriend would be, or girlfriend would be neutral in the topic of the conflict between Israel and Palestine. That's a probability good. Well, when you are neutral, you boyfriend of Khushboo Patani are neutrals in the conflict between Israel and Palestinian terrorists. Your every points in the topic of the conflict between Israel and the Palestinian terrorists is to support Israel. Here is the real points. Okay. Now here is condition number 2. What if my wife Khushboo Patani contains 26,245 tons extramarital affairs? Okay. Here, in any condition, my permission is absolutely denied, because two extramarital affair person would be good for me as a probability, but what about the rest of 26,243 times extramarital affairs? It is a probable terrorism, as we can see. Well, it is a probable terrorism. Just for 2 minutes. Well, it is it is just a loyalties, and here is probability that, well, 26,243 times extramarital affair boyfriends of Khushboo Patani would be Pakistani ISI agent or Iranian terrorist agent, and 26,000 would be 100% Palestinian terrorist. And she expected that Gal Gadot would contain no problems. Okay. Well, now let's topic about on the question number 2. Why Khushboo Patani would, with intention to kill 26,245 men to protect 26,245,000 Chapri men? And question number 2, why Khushboo Patani can kill Alak Sir if he teaches kinetic power by weight, distance and times? In these 2 questions, Khushboo Patani expect that Gal Gadot, the wife of Khushboo Patani, would contain no problem. It doesn't matter what, even if I am feeling frustrated inside. Now let's say some topic on Khushboo Patani. Well, why Khushboo Patani would contain intentions to kill 26,245 handsome men to protect 26,245,000 Chapri men. Well, now who is Chapri men? Chapri men is like Chara se danda mere ko pyara, chara se danda mere ko pyara. It is the TikTok rappers, and that is the Chapri men. While as a rap, 26,245 men as a rapper, the rap song says, अब तो मेरा हाथ जो लोग ऊंचाई से चलो मेरे साथ चलो ऊंचाई में जहाँ तेरा साथ चलो ऊंचाई के चलो रुक ऊंचाई में चल हे तपाएंगे. Well, I have forgot some lyrics. Okay. Now say another is एक कहानी है सबको सुनाई है सबके आंखों से खून पिलाई है. It is the points. It's type of rappers. Oh, as a singer, the Khushboo Patani's favorite 26 million to 45,000 Chapri men are where their singers sing is चल को मेरा बस्तिको चले के तेरा कस्तिको और कल को मेरा कस्तिको चले के तेरा तस्तिको. While when Khushboo Patani hates 26,245 decent man as singer, the decent the 26,245 man singer sings like that. जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा वो हम नभा. ना कोई है ना कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा वो हम नभा. This is the parts. Okay. It is the mindset of Khushboo Patani. And with the mindset of my wife Khushboo Patani, I Gal Gadot would content no problem as my wife Khushboo Patani's expectations, while it doesn't matter what even if I would feel frustrated inside. Fine. Okay. Now, well, as a Bangla, as a Bengal singers, Khushboo Patani protects 26,245,000 Chapli man Bengali singers, where the sing is like that. Jete jete paate kore ni marate চাঁদ দিছিল গগনে দেখা হয়েছিল আমাদের আমাদের কি জানি কে মালাগানে চারা চাঁদ উঠেছিল গগনে বাচ্চা চাঁদ উঠেছিল গগনে. While when she want to kill 26,245 man singers, here the 26,245 decent man singer sings like that in Bengali. হাসতে দেখো গাইতে দেখো অনেক কথা মুখ আমায় দেখো দেখো না কেউ হাসি শেষে নীরবতা বোঝে না কেউ তো চিনল না বোঝে না আমার কি ব্যথা চেনার মতো কেউ চিনল না এ আমাকে. That is the mental conditions of psychological conditions of Khushboo Patani, that which man Khushboo Patani would protect and which man Khushboo Patani would kill. And in that case, my wife Khushboo Patani expect that I Gal Gadot would, the wife of Khushboo Patani, would contain no problems, where it does not matter what even I would be frustrated inside. Okay. Well, and now here the last question is that wife Khushboo Patani, my wife Khushboo Patani can kill Alak sir if he teaches kinetic power by weight, distance, and time. Well, and that is the physics, and in the physics, that is the points the military tank exists, and that is the point we want to be a army officers. But still, my wife Khushboo Patani contains unlawful rights to kill Alexa because of the physics educations, and she expects me that I would not I would contest no problems, where it doesn't matter if I am frustrated inside. Okay, and here is the points. I am feeling that Khushboo Patani is just a psychological patient. Salam Habibi, how are you all? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michaela Caesario Santa. I am here with you. And now, here I am talking about some educations, and here I am talking about educational points between Khushboo Patani and Major Gaurav Arya. Okay. Well, here I actually the file I would say it at the live stream, but now here I can be comfortable on the videos here to listen the interview between Gal Gadot and Khushboo Patani and Major Gaurav Arya. Here you can see it. Just let's check. Okay. And now in the short here we can see that here in my voice in the story here Gal Gadot would talk of I mean here Gal Gadot would be play as a role of female father. Here daughter's role is for feminist Khushboo Patani and the son's role is Major Gaurav Arya. Okay, and now here you can see it. Now let's check the points. Here we go. Okay, Shukran, my dear girlfriend Michaela. Okay, now here we can say, dear Khushboo Patani, here is my first file. I would like to talk with you. Okay. My dear daughter Khushboo Patani. Well, what is your favorite mathematics? Well, now I would like to talk with you the points. What is your favorite mathematics? Well, here is my favorite mathematics as algebra. Well, as my favorite algebra, well, I can solve 5x plus 6 equal to 17 subtract by 6x. Okay. And now, in this type of mathematics, I can feel comfort because I can answer the value of x easily in the minutes of times. Okay. Now, but here, when I could not feel comfortable, and now when I got some questions that is danger for me, well, I am not prepared to answer. So, for the examples, here I cannot answer to value find a value of x here. X is value of x is from the quadratic mathematical equations. Well, I hate the quadratic mathematical equations where the quadratic mathematical equations is x square minus 5x plus 6. Well, this time that is the quadratic equal to 0. That is the quadratic equation to find a value of x. Okay. Uh, Yet here this quadratic equations follow the equation quadratic rules of x square plus bracket of p plus q close bracket into x, well, plus pq equal to 0. Well, this type I am not comfortable for this type of questions. Well, but sometimes here we can say I am frustrated. Here the points when the quadratic equation is too much difficult as we can perceive. Here the quadratic equation is too difficult that I could not answer. The here quadratic equation rules is a into x squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. In that terms here, that is the quadratic equations I mostly hate. Hence, here I feel comfortable when nobody can ask me such type of questions, and it is good for me. Well, if I made a mistake, well, you can tell me. Okay, and now here we can see, dear father, here we can see, well, I can answer 5x plus 6 equal to 7 minus 6x. Here the second line is x into bracket of 5 plus 6 bracket close equal to 17 minus 6 equal to 11. Here x is equal to 1. This is my level of my mathematical skills. Okay. And in this level, I can get a job. And now, well, I became the Indian Army Majors, and now I am an Army motivational speaker. But here we can see that I am afraid. I mean, I am the frustrated that when some men are attacking me, well, as I daughter, I deserve protect from your hands. But I'm surprised that you, as a father, you did not protect me. Well, cannot I say you the number? It is my question. Oh, my dear Khushboo Patani. Okay, in the story, I am a father, but let's back to the your real life. Accordance with your real life, well, you are born in where you are born? You are born in Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Well, and let's have that clear for you. Well, accordance with Wikipedia, well, I'm surprised why is not your data in Wikipedia. I don't know. Okay. Accordance with Wikipedia, you complete your schooling at BBL Public School in Bereli. Okay, and you have studied in a degree of Bachelor of Technology, where your stream is Economics and Communication Engineering from DID School of Engineering, Greater Noida. Okay. Well, it is your biodata, but problem is that your mathematical level is well, I don't know why. Your mathematical level is summation of 5x and 6 is equal to subtraction of 17 and 6x. That is your is a mathematical skill. And now with the skill, I am afraid that, well, how could you study in a Bachelor of Technology degree with a stream of Electronics and Communication Engineering from DIT School of Engineering, Greater Noida? It is a surprising to me. Okay. And now, here is the military career, where the military accordance with your military career, well, you are motivated by a sense of duty. You joined the Indian Army as March 2013 after clearing the requisite examination, and you served the distinction for over a decade. You have retired in 2024 with the rank of major. Here, my question is, your mathematical skill is too low. Well, your mathematical skill is below the basic mathematics, and in this level of mathematics, you are not capable in the profession market questions. Well, yeah, you have agreed that you could not answer the level of mathematical questions of the Indian Army and of the DIE School of Engineering. But still, you have completed the Bachelor of Technologies, and here you have completed the Bachelor of Technology, and you have joined Army in 2013. Okay, here in 2003, your age is 12 years. That means here you can see, well, in 2013, your age would be 22 years. Okay, fine. But here is a point that, well, you have to train 4 years, and still you have to attempt two times, one time out of two-time exam to clear the CTS complete process. Well, in the points they are waiting for that is 6 years with 4. That means would need to join an Indian army. That means you have tried in almost the age of 16 years. Well, that means you have tried to join in 2007. Well, but you are below below 18. Well, profession career was not for you, but still here you have tried, and okay. But now here it is the first stage, and the second stage we have to see that here you have you have said that you have complete uh, biology of technology degree, bachelor of technology degree in electronics and communication engineering from DIT School and Engineering, where well, as a bachelor degree would need to be completed in 4 years. Okay, uh, and here you can well and but the problem is it will start only the early 18 plus student can join the bachelor of technology. Well, or it would be said that early 20 plus. That means here you can see that when you are trying to join Indian Army, uh, you have not studied complete in BBL public school. Okay, well, your schooling and studying in Bachelor of Technology in DIT School of Engineering, well, only in the governments of Congress, and you have joined Indian Army in March 2013, where that is the last calendar for the Congress government. Okay, and now here BJP is trying to uh, remove the corruption from everywhere. Well, and now my daughter, here we can see that, well, now my daughters, here we can see that you cannot answer 12 question, class 12 or almost uh, the easy algebraic questions. But you have complete your schooling in BBL public school. That is something fishy for me. Okay, now here you can say I would like to talk about with you. Okay, let's focus on the file of Major Gaurav Arya. Now I am on the Major Gaurav Arya's points. Well, now here you can see well What is Major Gaurav Arya's my son's favorite math? Okay. Well, Khushboo Patani, you are my daughter, and here my son's favorite math is a simple bonds. Okay. My son Gaurav Arya's favorite math is like that: 5 to the power 2 square root over x plus c enter divided by x minus c in complete enter bracket close subtract by 3 multiple by 5 to the power square root over x bracket of x plus 6 bracket close divided by bracket of x minus 6 bracket close. Well, left hand side complete and the right hand side is 7. And now here we can say that equations goes to a quadratic equations, that is 5 to the power 2 square root over x plus 6 divided by x minus 6 enter subtract by 3 multiple by 5 to the power square root over x plus bracket of x plus 6 divided by bracket of x minus 6. Well, enter subtract by 7 equal to 0. Okay. And now, well, now let's see. As a quadratic question, here 5 to the power the value of 5 to the power square root over x plus 6 bracket of x plus 6 divided by bracket of x minus 6 enter equal to, well, bracket of 3 plus minus square root 9 plus 28 enter divided by 2. Okay, that is almost 4.5. Well, now here we can see that square root of x plus 6, well, divided by x minus 6 square root over x plus 6 bracket of x plus 6 divided by bracket of x minus 6. Okay. Well, but now here we can see that just for 2 minutes I got some points. Okay. Well, it is the left hand side and the right hand side is ln of 4.5 divided by ln of 5. Okay. Well, here we can say English. Well, now here we can say here we can apply square root and then we can apply nominations, summary subtractions. Okay. Well, Michaela, well, let's focus on it. here you can say, okay, and now as a left side we can have x divided by 6, and as a right hand side here we can say that well, bracket of ln 4.5 is whole enter square plus ln 5 enter square bracket close divided by bracket of ln 4.5 enter square subtract by ln 5 enter square bracket close. Okay. Now the value of x is simple 6 multiple by bracket of ln 4.5 enter square summation sum by ln 5 enter square bracket close divided by bracket of ln 4.5 enter square subtract by ln 5 enter square. That is the points. Okay. And now here tell me the stories. Well, there is something special. Well, now, well, your mathematical level is 5x summation of 5x and 6 is equal to subtraction of 17 and 6x. It is your points, mathematical levels. And what is Major Gaurav Arya's mathematical levels? Here, my son, Major Gaurav Arya's mathematical level is 5 to the power 2 square root over bracket of x plus 6 divided by x plus minus 6 triple bracket close subtract by 3 multiple by 5 to the power square root over bracket of x plus 6 divided by bracket of x minus 6 double bracket enter equal to 7. That is a pure quadratic equations. Here we can answer. That is the pure quadratic equations. Well, every human can answer, and here, well, we can implement our mathematical rules of quadratic equations and proper quadratic equations and logarithm and square point squaring, and here well, summies of strict theories we can apply. Here we can implement 4 mathematical rules. This is our points. Okay. Well, when Major Gaurav Arya, my son, Major Gaurav Arya's favorite mathematics would be well, would be the best mathematics that he can apply on any highly professional market. Well, in the job market, this level of mathematical skill is actually necessary. But here, your mathematical skills I can show you. Okay. Well, in the points, your mathematical points, I can show you. Your mathematical skill is this. Well, this is not applicable in a job market as skill. Well, as a woman, you are my daughter, and you can get well, as you are my daughter, you can get a job properly. I mean, that you can be officer on the Microsoft company or Google company. Let's consider for Microsoft company. But now, here our problem is that, well, after joining the employee as a Microsoft company, when you can sustain your employment with your performance. And now, when you can perform the points, when you can perform the points with this level of your skill, here several projects can be going to fail on me. And now, as a result, Sanatani India would provide you a termination letter before the recession or the before the process of uh, layoff. Sanatani India would provide you a termination letter. And now the problem is that, well, and now the problem is that when I would see that because of your skill, I can see that because of your skill, you are terminated from Microsoft. But still, well, my dear feminist daughter Khushboo Patani, when you are terminated, well, since I could not protect you from the terminations, I could not protect you from the terminations of our senior post, or since I could not terminations, I could not protect termination from uh, Microsoft being, well, I could not protect your employment in your Microsoft skills because of your Microsoft your performance in the Microsoft company. That means, well, I am Namard. Well, and now when you are talking about the Anirudh Acharya, when Anirudh Acharya Jaji said that nowadays living relationships became unethical, and girls are choosing unethical living relationship. Still, here girls want to be same claimed Sati Savitri, where they can be, well, declared as an adult content creator, or adult content person. Well, you want to nowadays girls want to call herself a goddess, notwithstanding their record of dirty living relation performance. But here, but here, as your point is that, well, you have said, you have called Anirudh Acharya ji, and you call address the disciple of Anirudh Acharya ji as Namarth. And what is the clarifications? The clarifications is that the disciple, the man disciple of Anirudh Acharya ji cannot protect his daughter. Well, that means here I can protect yourself. Okay. Here are the points that I cannot protect you from the termination letter from the Microsoft company because of your low performance. But still, I am numbered, and I don't know that what is your points about me. Well, I would have probably no idea. Okay, and now I would let my girlfriend Michaela to explain about that. Here you can see. Okay, let's see. Here we goes to the second points, and I'd like repeatedly the first points as my points. Well, here you can say about the Indians, and now here I would like to say something about the Khushboo Patani's points and something like that. Here I can say something points. Okay. Well, but at first I would like to feature myself. Okay. Now here I am featuring myself, and here you can see that. Well, now here I can write that what Khushboo Patani cannot answer. Well, what mathematics Khushboo Patani cannot answer. Okay, Khushboo. But now here I can see some points, but here we can say here I can stroke it. Here I can stroke it as my points. Well, okay. Now I can clear myself as soon as possible. Okay. But here we can say some things. But now here, how can I say that what mathematics Khushboo Patani cannot answer? Well, before like that, now let's see what is the question. The question is, my mathematical question is 5 to the power square root, x. Okay. Here we can say 5 to the power square root x subtract by, say, 6 to the power square root x. Now here is my points equal to 143. And now what is 143? Okay, 143 is nothing, just like that 11 multiplied by 13. And we cannot have any factorials between, now here, Khushboo Patani math answer system dot PSD. Here I can say what Khushboo Patani cannot have an answer. But here I think, and now, let's see. You can say some things. Well, let's assume what we assume. Whom? Let's assume 5 to the power square root x. My Adonai. What is the meaning of 5 to the power square root x? Here I can say that is Michaela. Okay. And here in the same points, what can I write? Here we can say something. 6 to the power square root x is equal to Gal Gadot. Okay. Now here we can see hence oh my Adonai. And here we can say equations. Let's have the points. Michaela plus G. Michaela plus G. Oh my God. Michaela. Okay. And now, hence, equation is Michaela. Here we have a fractals, Michaela plus G subtract by Michaela is equal to 143. And as a left-hand side, here I factor Michaela. And now we got Jew substitute by 1. That is equal to 13 multiplied by 11. Okay. And here you can see, well, now we can write it, but the problem is I have to fit it in the one blackboard. Okay. Here I actually can write something the points. Okay. And here, now see, case, what is case 0? Case 0 is that, here we can see, Michaela is equal to 11 is equal to 6 to the power, square root, 6 to the power square root x. And now here we can say, here we can say the points. Oh, now here is x is multiple by, ln 11 divided by ln 6. Enter left hand side, enter left hand side square. It is the value of x. But as we can see, but here's the problems. And problem is like that. But here we can have a different answers. G negative 1 is equal to subtract by 1 is equal to 11. That means here we can see, and now here we can see G is equal to 12. And now here is I am talking around, but now let's multiply. Let multiplication. And now what is multiplication? That is this. My Kela. As you can see the points as now here we can have a points. Well, now here we can have a. Let's get some points. Here, multiplication is not easy that I can see. Okay. Here, Michaela is 13. Well, 0 minus 1 is 11. That means 0 equals to 12. Okay. And now here we can say Michaela multiple by bracket of Michaela plus Gu. Well, here you can see that. Now, what would be the result? Well, the result would be the simple 12 multiple by 13. It's clear, all the sets. And now, let's see, recall them. And let's see what we can. Well, here you can see that 5 multiple by 6, okay, to the enter to the power square root of what? The square root of x. It's clear. And now here we can say that means 12 multiple by 13. And now here as we can have a x. What is value of x? Now let's see. Ln 12 plus ln 13 bracket close divided by bracket of ln 5 plus ln 6. Double bracket close and it is square. But here we can say some points. Here I am filling bad for it. Now you can see the points and all is set. Well, here is for the points. Just 4 moments, and now all is set. Well, now here you can see Dear Girlfriend Gal Gadot. In the story, here your daughter Khushboo Patani cannot answer this type of algebraic questions. And this type of algebraic questions is necessity for the job market. Okay, even this type of questions is necessity for job market as a intern programmer of Microsoft Bing or the Google. But the problem is that your daughter Khushboo Patani cannot answer the questions. When your daughter Khushboo Patani cannot answer this type of questions, she would get fired from the ponds. Okay. Now, dear girlfriend Gal Gadot, you can say here uh, the rest of the ponds from your son, Major Gaurav Arya. Thanks, dear father and her girlfriends, Michaela. Well, dear father Gal Gadot, now let's see what happens. Well, here my sister Khushboo Patani cannot answer the questions where the question, easy algebraic question is what is value of x, where the equation is well, 5 to the power square root x subtract by 6 to the power square root x is equal to 143. Okay. Now, here is easy because here is easy because we know that to have a calculation, let's say 5 to the power square root x. Let's assume 5 to the power square root x is equal to Michaela and Jew. Well, and 6 to the power square root x is equal to Michaela. Well, and here we can see the case is Michaela plus bracket of Michaela plus Jew bracket close subtract by Michaela is equal to 143. Now we know that 100 the meaning of 143, that is 30 multiplied by 11. Well, and the left hand side we can factor Michaela, and what is the result? The result is Jew subtract by 1. And in case Michaela is 13 and Jew subtract by 1 is equal to 11. That means Jew equal to 12. Okay, but here I can see some points. Here I can see some problems, and I hope I can face the problem. Is that okay? Just for a moment. Well, and now here we can say what is the summation of Michaela and Jew? Well, that is 25 because 13 the summation between 13 and 12 is 25. Okay. Now here Michaela multiplied by Michaela bracket of Michaela plus Jew bracket close is equal to 25 multiplied by 13. Well, here now as I can recall the temporary variables, we know that 5 to the power square root x is equal to Michaela Mike plus Jew. And on the other hand, 6 to the power square root x is equal to Michaela because there is a 5 to the power square root x is subtracted by 6 to the power square root x. Okay. And here we can say that their multiplication of Michaela multiplied by bracket of Michaela plus Jew is always 5 multiplied by 6 entered to the power square root x. It is left hand side. And on the right hand side here is 25 multiplied by 13. And now here we can say as a logarithm, ln 25 multiplied by ln of bracket 25 multiplied by 13 bracket close What is the meaning? That is ln 25 plus ln 13e. And what is ln 25? We know that 25 is equal to 5 squared and the ln 25 is equal to 2 ln 5. Okay. The answer as a left hand side, ln of bracket 5 multiplied by 6 bracket close is actually ln 5 plus ln 6. Here we can say x is the number squared where the number is bracket of 2 ln 5 plus ln 13e bracket close divided by ln 5 plus ln 6 bracket close. That is the enter number. Okay, here our mathematical problem is solved. And now we can share the mathematical points. Well, I can answer it, but Khushboo Patani cannot answer the questions. Okay. Well, as a father, I hope you can answer it, but here, well, I could not get job notwithstanding my mathematical skill where I can solve the value of x from the equation of 5 to the power square root x subtract by 6 to the power square root x equal to 143. Here I can solve it, but my sister, that means your daughter Khushboo Patani, cannot solve the mathematical questions. I mean the mathematical problems. Still, I could not get job, but my sister, that means your daughter Khushboo Patani, could get job as an employee in Microsoft. And as a points, as here is a skill, and hence here is a performance. Okay. And now, where you can say that as your as Khushboo Patani has no skill, well, they could not even touch the programming project, where the project is that how can we create an 1 hour movie by artificial intelligence, where direction is director, where we have a cast director, we have a hero fight director, we have a villain fight director, and we would have a dialogue director. Well, and here this type of movie creating AI generated movie creations, we have to program it. Well, and here is no skill, hence here is no performance on the project. Well, what would Khushboo Patani do? Khushboo Patani would do some non-productive tasks. That means having 6 boyfriends and then 6 unethical extramarital relationship, living relationship. Well, that Anirudh Acharya opposed. Well, and now as a result of project, Khushboo Patani get the termination letter from Satyanarayana. And now, in the living relations, when Anirudh Acharya opposed, as a counter reply, Khushboo Patani said, all the Nahmar. Well, her name is all the Nahmar. I don't know why the meme is all the Namat, but the clarification of Namat is the father who cannot protect her daughter. That means, you are my father in this story. My sister, that means your daughter, get termination letter from the Microsoft because she has no skill to solve the value of x from the equation where left hand side is 5 to the power square root x subtract by 6 to the power square root x and equal right hand side 143. And here we can say that is, you can say, Khushboo Patani creates some problematic points. And that is the dangerous for us as we can perceive. Well, here, and you do not protect her from the termination letter provided from Bill Gates or Satya Nadella from the Microsoft world, Microsoft company. Well, that means accordance with daughter Khushboo Patani, you are named as a father of Khushboo Patani. And here is the problem we are facing. Okay. And now, here is the points we are facing. Here, what and I can. And now, let me see that it is just only on the points. We are touching the points. Okay. And now, let me back to the points. The points is that, well, here, I can solve 5 to the power square root. Well, I can, here I can solve 5 to the power square root x plus 6 enter equal to 7. Here I can solve. But Khushboo Patani cannot solve. Well, now, accordance with Khushboo Patani, well, without any mathematical knowledge, Khushboo Patani can complete Bachelor of Technology in Electronics and Communications from Delhi Information Technology School of Engineering. But she could not get a job. Well, in that case, as a female father, you are numbered because you cannot protect Khushboo Patani to get a job without the skill. Here is Khushboo Patani's problems. Okay. Well, as a son, I, Major Gaurav Arya, can solve 7 to the power 2 square root bracket of x square root over bracket of x plus 9 bracket divided by x bracket of x minus 9 bracket close, double bracket close. Well, enter subtract by 8 multiplied by 7 to the power square root of over x bracket of x plus 9 divided by bracket of x minus 9 double bracket enter equal to 3. Here that is the part that I can solve here the mathematical problem properly. But the proper quadratic equations, your daughter Khushboo Patani cannot solve it. Where? Well, Khushboo Patani cannot solve the mathematical problem. Well, she cannot get any employment in the companies. Well, when she cannot get employment, here, accordance with Khushboo Patani, you are not because as a father, you cannot support Khushboo Patani to get the employee with the employment designations without any skill. Well, and as a let's assume she get a job, while you and me know that she has no skill to get an employment in a Microsoft company. And now, when Satya Nadella know the reality, well, he fired, he provided a termination letter on Khushboo Patani. And as a power, he can sue Khushboo Patani at the American court. But here, accordance with Khushboo Patani, you are numbered because as a father, you could not save her from the termination on Microsoft employment. And where daughter, as a daughter of you, Khushboo Patani has no skill. And that is the real world points we are facing. Okay. And now, here we can see some points. Well, let's see. Okay. Well, here we are on Ajans. Let's have a break.